Hi students, please switch on your videos. Hi Magna.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi Malavika. Anna. Niti. Reina.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, have you finished drawing that shapes? Magna, have you completed? Nidhi have completed. Sana is coming. Yeah, very good. Very good. It's looking very nice. And I'll teach you shading part, okay? For drawing a design or designing a costume, we need it to be shaded, right? Like I'll teach you in the next class or coming classes. Okay, magnet is it looks very nice. And Malavika, can you show?
Ma'am, I didn't color.
Okay, no problem. It is not clear because of the camera issues. No problem. You send it to
I'll
me.
send them.
Okay. Anna, can you show? Have you finished?
No, ma'am, because after that class, we was having chemistry class.
Okay, okay, no problem. And Reina, you can use colors also. Okay, you
Ma'am,
can.
not colored.
Okay, no problem. You have did. Okay, tell me what basic design is used. Shape, basic shape. What
That
is that?
it's mermaid.
It's a
Like that.
mermaid. Okay, and you have used geometrical shapes, right? What shape have you used in that?
For the upper part, I use triangles,
Okay,
and for skirts, I use semicircle, half of the semicircles, like that.
okay. Niti, I saw your design, and it is a mermaid. Okay, Sana, what about you?
I'm not finished, ma'am.
Okay, complete it for the next class. Now we are going to the topic textures. 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 Oh, 1 minute. Share screen. Can you see now?
Yes, ma'am.
Textures. Textures. It related to the physical makeup of a given form. You can see textures seen in nature, like mountains, as a form of flower, and it refers to the surface that have more than two dimensions, thereby enhancing the surface quality. Understood? What all textures you know? What all textures you made? Like we can make texture with paper. By crushing the paper, we get a texture, and we can make textures using paints. Like that, what all you have any idea about textures? Can anyone say? Magna, can you create? Did you create any textures?
I don't understand.
What Magna? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I don't understand what textures.
You don't know? Yeah, we can create so many textures. Okay, there, and the texture relates to physical makeup of a given form. I'll explain. And it adds visual as well as tactile interest, which means by seeing the texture, we would like to touch it and seeing the textures and all. Okay, that is mean by tactile interest. Tactile interest refers to the actual feel of a surface, while visual interest related to the perceived look. Tactile interest means interest refers to the actual feel of the surface, and visual interest relates to the perceived look. And texture are described by adjectives such as rough texture, smooth texture, voluminous, flat, pebbly, soft, uneven, etc. And the textures found in nature are what? Shells, row of trees in the woods, tree bark, texture on the wing of the birds, insects, clouds, flower petals, snow. Those are the natural textures seen in the nature, found in nature. Okay. And there are two categories in textures. They are real texture and implied texture. And the real texture is the actual texture of a form. And and usually artists create the real textures in art forms to impart visual interest. A piece of pottery can have a rough texture. You can see in the next picture, I'll show you. And next one is implied texture. It is not a real texture. It is a visual impression of a texture. For example, you can say a sketch of a tree bark may look real, but actually the rough texture of the bark has been created by shading on that piece of paper. Okay, that is an example for implied texture. And you can see two pictures here. And this picture is of a texture in paper design it is, and it is the texture used in product, a candle, you can see, and there is a texture, it is not clear, right? This is the picture from your textbook, and I think it is not clear when it came to the large screen. Okay. And as a fashion designer, understanding of texture as on element of design ultimately lead to fabric manipulation techniques like gathering, pleating, tucks, etc. Okay. We when we see a picture, when if someone asks to inspire some textured picture, and they ask to draw a garment, we can by the textures, that means different textures are there. From that we can create gatherings. As a designer, we can, as a fashion designer, we can create gathers, pleats, tucks from the texture. Okay. And there are varieties of textures visible in nature, and the same can be used as source of inspiration for creation of different surface designs of garments and products. For example, texture of grass can simplify an surface for the texture of carpet. We can take the texture of grass as inspired as the texture of carpet also. And the texture of the carpet adds a visual attribute as if someone is walking on soft grass field, like that. So we can make textures, implied textures, using paints, papers. So can you make some textures using paint or paper, anything? We can use lady's finger and dip the color and dip lady's finger in the color and make textures with that. With lot of vegetable like potato, you can use by finger. You can create a texture by dipping the finger into the paint and making a flower with that finger. Like that, you can do so many like sources are there. By taking a sponge, you can create texture with the sponge also by dipping it into the paint. Like that, can you create some texture now? You have acrylic paint, right? Create some texture. Like, yeah, from your idea, create something by crushing paper, or you can create texture by placing the paper on a rough rough base and you can scribble with pencil, then also the a texture is formed. Understood? Like that, create three textures, any three textures. All of you, please create any three textures.
Ma'am, by paint.
Yeah, you can use paint, you can use the table, you can use finger, what is available now. With all, with what things is available. Yeah, create, draw three boxes, a square boxes, which is big on your drawing book, and create texture inside that. And you can create texture by paper folding also. Understood? You can create butterflies from that. Put a drop of color into the paper and fold it and just squeeze it, then you'll get a design. Try it. Try. Anna, what are you thinking? Think very well in my class, okay? Okay, start. Make any three textures.
Ma'am, in the drawing book or in the other rough paper?
Yeah, do it in rough paper and cut that textures from that paper and stick it into later into the drawing book. Okay. Now you do in the rough book.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. You can use two, three colors in a texture also. That also will form a texture. Two, three paints like that. What about Sana? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sana, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I can't see you. That's why I'm asking. Okay. Okay. Do it. And if you have any doubt, just ask me. Okay. Malavika, what texture are you going to do?
Flowers.
Flowers. Okay. By using what? Hand, finger.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do. Anna, what happened to you? I can't see you. You went. Okay. Do.
I don't know. What should I do?
You can do any texture in note. Yeah. Do one thing. Place a drop of paint in your book and just fold it and just make it flat, then also you'll get a texture from that. And do one thing, do take a rough paper and crush it and dip it in color and just dab it in a paper, then you will get a texture. Like that you can use different colors. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, from your idea. Everyone got, no, what do you mean by texture? Reina, you're doing it right. Okay, do it.
Ma'am, can we use a texture as leaf?
Yeah, you can use.
Ma'am, ma'am, can we use like watercolor plus acrylic like that?
Yes, you can use anything to make a texture. You can use different colors also, like red, blue, green. Now the vegetables are not available, so you can. Use what is available with you, like paper or anything. With cloth, you can make texture. And then what? So many ideas are there. Hi, Sana. Did you get it? First, make three boxes, three squares, 5 by 5 or something like that, and make texture inside that according to your wish. You can take the measurements of the squares. The next class, we are going to study the color scheme. So we have to draw circles. So you have to bring compass and pencil. Okay, pencil is there with you. You have to bring compass for the next class. See, you can create something like this with finger. This is also a texture. Understood? Simple and simple. I have just did for you guys to see. You can draw leaves for that. You can create leaves with a finger. Anna, did you get it? Your voice is mute.
I'm doing it leaf.
With leaf. Okay, okay. Yeah, do it with leaf. And Malavika, what about you? Done?
I didn't get
Finish?
that. No,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay. And Sana, I think you're brushing, you're painting something, right? Yeah, what are you doing? You're making a garment,
Mm.
okay, using textures, right? Okay, okay,
Mm.
carry on. And Meghna, you also, you're doing with leaf?
Leaf and flowers, and one more is there.
Okay. Aniti, what about you? Okay. And using lady's finger. One is by using lady's finger, right? Okay. Good, good. Do it, do it. I think you have completed three textures. I think your voice is mute. Please unmute and say. You have
Completed.
completed. Just show me. It was not clear for me. And tell me what all textures you have used. What all things you have used for making these textures. One is lady's finger. Then other one.
This finger is folding papers.
Okay, folding paper. Show me the folding paper texture. Okay, you have done it by what? Crushing a paper. Okay. Then you can do. Okay. Then the other texture. The third one.
By finger.
By finger. Show me that. It was not clear for me. Okay, good. Yeah, this is an example for textures. Yeah. Then who have completed? See, like by folding purpose, also you can create textures. Like this, you can make a butterfly. Okay. You can use different colors for that. Meghna, have you completed?
No, ma'am, one more.
Okay. And what about Anna?
1 minute more.
Okay, 1 minute. And Reina, what about you?
One more, ma'am.
Okay. Malavika.
One more.
Okay. Nidhi have completed. And Sana, what about you?
One more, ma'am.
Okay. Have you completed? 1 minute is over. Who all need 1 minute? Show me, Anna. Okay. Can you please explain it? What all textures are there and how you made it? Okay. That is by your voice is mute. Please unmute. Okay.
By using fingers.
Okay. By using finger, you created a butterfly. Okay.
This
Nice.
one
With
using
leaf.
a, then
Then what?
this one also with pointing finger.
Okay, finger.
This one with only that.
Okay. 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 Okay then. Yeah. Now you got an idea about the texture, right? That is enough. And who else have completed? Sana is still drawing, painting, and Reina is also still painting. Malavika, have you completed?
This one I drew using a thumb.
Okay, okay, you made a flower.
Nice.
Then
And this one also, but it
what
doesn't
is
have a
that?
shape.
Okay, okay, with the finger. Okay, then
And this one by a crumpling paper.
okay, okay, good. So you also got an idea about textures. Like that, we can create so many textures. This is the simplest things, and you can create more using more items like that. And Meghna, you have completed
Uh, these are used by brush,
brush,
by thumb,
thumb,
and
and this one.
I just use brush.
I'm sorry, your voice was breaking. What was the third one?
It was just a circle
Circle. With what you made this texture?
brush.
Brush, with brush. Okay, you can for making texture you can include more colors also. Okay, more colors. So you can do with that. Then who else have completed? Arena. Okay. First one with what you have used for first texture.
First one is used like brush for
Okay.
watercolors.
Okay. Okay.
Second one I use fingers.
Fingers.
leaf
Leaf.
with
Okay.
acrylic colors.
Okay.
Then second one, acrylic colors with cloth.
Cloth you have done. Okay. Then Anna have shown, Niti have shown, and Sana.
Fingers.
Okay, using fingers you have drawn. You were drawing a garment. Where is that? Yeah. In this word you have used.
Flowers and leaf.
Okay, flowers and leaves. Okay, and
Green.
okay, and show me the next one. Yeah, good.
Only two items.
Only two have you have done. Okay, no problem. Then who? Everyone showed it to me, right? Malavika, you have shown it, right? Yeah. Everyone, please send the pictures to me in WhatsApp, okay, into the group or anything. Okay, then the next topic is the color theory and psychology of colors. We are going to study about the color theory and psychology of colors. Color is the most important element of design, as whatever we see will not evoke any emotions in the absence of color. That is right, right? If an object or anything which don't have color, that means it's a dull thing, right? It is a very effective and powerful tool for visual communication of concepts. Communication of concept. Shape on form and color are the two basic components in visual communication. Form affects the intelligence, while the color evokes the emotions. Visibility of any color is a basic property of light. Without light, we can't see any colors, right? When light strikes a surface, certain wavelengths are absorbed and others are reflected or bounced back by its pigment or coloring matter. By means of this phenomenon, we see the color. Okay, how we see the color, can anyone say? Just read it. Magna, can you please read it out?
Visibility of any color is a basic property of
Of
light.
light, yeah. When light strikes.
Light strikes a surface, certain wavelengths are absorbed and others are reflected, bounced back by its pigment or coloring matter.
This is by means of this phenomenon we see color, right? So, in the beginning, man's life was governed by two factors, that is, night and day, as that is associated with dark and light, sleep and activity. The colors dark blue of the night sky and bright yellow of the daylight are still the colors of quiet, passivity, and heightened energy, respectively. And there are few terms which describes colors, and they are hue, tint, shade, tone, and color scheme. What are the terms which describes color? Malavika, what
Hue,
are
tint, shade, tone, and color scheme.
color scheme? Okay. So before going to the topic, so we have studied what all we have studied in this chapter. We have studied element designing procedure and elements of design. Reina, what are the elements of design?
Shape, points, uh, texture,
Uh,
text,
Elements of design, what is that? Elements
point,
of design, line,
line, point,
point, line, shape, texture, and color. That are the elements of design. Okay. And we have studied point, line, shape, texture. And the next topic is color. Okay, understood? Anyone, please tell me yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we have studied texture, we have made texture, and color theory. Who is going to explain color theory? Who is going to explain? Sana, can you explain what is color theory? Sana, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please explain what you have understood from the psychology of colors?
Color
Color
is
is
needed for the making of the clothes to make it beautiful.
okay. Okay, then what you have understood
It
from
is a
this?
basic component in visual communication.
Yeah, it is the most important element of design. And how we see color.
When when the light strikes the surface, we see the color.
Okay, and okay, and few terms which describes colors are Anna,
Hue, tint, shade, tone, and color
color
scheme.
scheme. Okay, now I think our class is about we have to end up the class now. It's 12. It's going to become 12:15. So, see you. When is our next class? 1:45, right? Okay, then we'll continue in that class. Okay. So make for making color wheel, please bring compass also. Okay, and keep a cloth with you to clean your hands or clean your brushes. Okay. So see you in the next class. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Bye.